Recognizing by the early 20th century that one would require a college education in the future, the Sisters of Mercy sought to emulate academies on the East Coast, which are transitioning into four-year colleges.
One of the concerns is that as the American Catholic population gets more mature, more financially stable, they want to send their daughters to college too. But what's the concern is they're going to send them to one of these non-Catholic, secular, maybe Protestant institutions, and they'll lose their faith.
The bishops were very concerned that the south side of the city would have a faith-based college, educational institution, and that is exactly what happened then.
Spurred by such concerns, St. Xavier College was incorporated in 1912 and opened its doors in 1915. The caliber of the college's professional training was exemplified in 1935, when the college and nearby Mercy Hospital established the first baccalaureate nursing program in the state of Illinois. The college soon faced new challenges. In particular, the arrival of hundreds of thousands of African Americans from the South into Chicago during World War I and later World War II changed the city's demography. The new black migrants settled on the city's south side, where they were forced to remain by the unwillingness of Chicago's whites to integrate. In the meantime, the enrollment of both the academy and the college declined. By 1947, the sisters had decided to move the institution further south, and in 1956, they moved to new quarters at 103rd in Central Park. Yet the sisters' mission remained unchanged.
I think the Sisters of Mercy always strongly influenced the environments where they were in, and they influenced those environments by passing on the responsibility to make the connection between faith and life, between convictions and action, between the gospel and social realities.
Exemplifying this mission, the college faculty, in concert with the Ford Foundation, developed an innovative curriculum in the 1950s, the St. Xavier Plan for the Liberal Education of the Christian Person. It was designed to teach students to integrate knowledge from all of the liberal arts disciplines and to use it to live a purposeful Christian life. But broader changes in the Catholic Church also profoundly changed the college, most notably the convening of the Second Vatican Council in 1962. Within 3 years, the council had opened some church ministries to the laity, and the consequences of that decision would radically reshape the college.
All of a sudden, there was a greater awareness that it didn't just have to be priests and nuns. And I think that was a huge revelation, first of all, to those priests and nuns.
One immediate consequence was the dramatic growth of lay faculty at the college. Another was the organization of the John the 23rd Symposium at the college in 1966.
That April of 1966, all of the major theological architects that were in Rome for the Second Vatican Council came here, because there was a conference here called John the 23rd Symposium that they thought would be small, ended up with 3,000 people in the course of 4 days, made their way through St. Xavier College at that time.
St. Xavier really became kind of the center of the theological universe.
And it was, I think, one of our proudest moments.
Soon after, another big change came to St. Xavier, the introduction of male students.
St. Xavier went coeducational, I think, in the 69-70 academic year, because my recollection is the first year I was here was all female, and I remember very tall men, because the first men who came were recruited for basketball, for sport. We all thought it was great.
For students, it was a new St. Xavier.
Well, it's one experience to walk down the hall, and most of your teachers are women, and they're religious women, and it's a very different experience to walk down the hall and see people of different nationalities and different cultural backgrounds, and men and women, and every kind of expertise under the sun being represented. So I think that was a good thing.
By the 1980s, St. Xavier College was at the cusp of becoming a university.